Okay, when should you actually start to talk to potential partners about your film project? We're going to go to the board to find out. So, first, we have our starting point here. All the way over here is our finish line. The film is in the can. How do we get it there? Leverage. We have to have leverage. You talk too early, you won't get anybody to return your calls. You'll get funders not returning it because there's no traction. You'll get certain distributors or sales agents. It's not baked enough. You'll hear phrases like that. So you don't want to talk too early in the process. It needs to be moved down the track, but you also need to increase height. Okay. Who are we talking to? You always hear about, well, you got to talk to distributors early and often, sales agents. But I'm telling you, they're not going to talk to you unless you have something going on. How about your good producing partners, strategic partners? You don't have a resume, you need to go find somebody that does, that can align with you. And then the big one, as we all know, are investors. And this is kind of in what I call phase 2 and 3 investors. So what are leverage points? It's the ones we know the most, right? So you have attachments. These are going to be your actors. So an actor is number one for investors, but a director will actually pull the actors to you. So it depends on where you're at in the process of who you want to target first. Everyone always thinks, sure, an A-list talent, get a name. But a lot of times that name's never going to come if the director is not aligned, because they want to know whose hands am I being put into. And so the director is going to pull the actor in, but the actor on paper and for the investor and for your distributor, et cetera, is going to be better aligned that way. You also have a writer. You also have the producer. So actor, director, writer, producer are all 4 attachment slots. And if you're taking up all those slots, you don't have leverage, okay? So if you're the writer, producer, director, that means you need to knock it out of the park with the actor or attachment. It's got to be A-list. Our next leverage point is going to be some type of funding. Now, this doesn't need to be the full budget. I have found that about 30% of your budget unlocks a whole litany of things that can then start to happen. You could start to get attachments, pull any casting director, make offers. You get 30% of your budget, you're moving. If you have an IP attached with sales, you can't just data dump your book onto Amazon into a book format and expect it to be okay. It actually has to have some sales of substance. I found that about 10,000 units sold is about the right number. This could be some type of unique proposition or offering. If you have something, a cool location, a mansion, a yacht that other people can't get a hold of, you can use that to your advantage. And then lastly is going to be some type of celebrity or branding. I have a really good baseball family-friendly film. It's awesome. And we got several baseball players aligned and even the MLB. So that's going to put us into the celebrity rank. And suddenly you're starting out here not able to talk to anyone. But as you move along and start to leverage and plus up all these things, suddenly, hopefully you get that hockey stick approach. And next thing you know, you start to build momentum and get funded. I'm Ron Newcomb. If I could be a help to you, go to my website, ronnewcomb.com. I'll see you there.